and you and me was a dream at first. I got lost in your world, in your universe. I never thought our love would ever end. I messed up, made it worse, pushed you away. All that fighting and pain till you left one day. Wish I could take back all those things I said. I can't deny that I miss you, and I know that you miss me too. So let's get over our issues and go back to me plus you. I know that things weren't perfect, but I think it's worth it. Nobody knows you like I do. I can't deny that I miss you, I miss you. Let's go back to me plus you. I can't deny that I miss you, and I know that you miss me too. So let's get over our issues and go back to me plus you. I know that things weren't perfect, but I think it's worth it. Nobody knows you like I do. I can't deny that I miss you, I miss you. Let's go back to me plus you. I'm a mess, I'm a wreck when I see your face, and I know that you're feeling exactly the same. Let's stop pretending we should stay apart. Try to meet someone new, but they can't compare. And I know that I'm being a bit unfair, but you're the only one that's in my heart. I can't deny that I miss you, and I know that you miss me too. So let's get over our issues and go back to me plus you. I know that things weren't perfect, but I think it's worth it. Nobody knows you like I do. I can't deny that I miss you, I miss you. Let's go back to me plus you. I can't deny that I miss you, and I know that you miss me too. So let's get over our issues and go back to me plus you. I know that things weren't perfect, but I think it's worth it. Nobody knows you like I do. I can't deny that I miss you, I miss you. Let's go back to me plus you.
Hello, Internet. I'm strangely tired today. It feels like a good day for a nap. But I'm streaming instead. So, I'm going to return to our regularly scheduled Thaumaturge. Temperomancy. That really sounds like the kind of thing you'd get like a door-to-door salesman telling you about. Can I show you my finest works of temperomancy? Come, view my wares. All created with the latest techniques. What was that you say? Temperomancy? Yes. Yes, I work with demons. Hello. Okay, so. I think I was planning on having the investigation reopened first. There's other places we could go to. I mean, we might as well do all the viewpoints right now. Huh? Where is my house? This isn't where my house is. It is where my house is. The heck? Ah, I see. So if I do Imperial Hotel, will that tell me where I'm going? Southern Sodemirsk. Okay. Pretty sure I already checked those out. Could have sworn I did. Dude's mad about streetcar drivers. Trolleys exist, my guy. You're already losing your jobs. Here we are. I already did this though, didn't I? Yeah, I did that yesterday. No experience to be gained from that. I don't know where the Imperial Hotel is one problem. It's probably like in here, you know what? This is probably... Yep, Imperial Hotel. I can't get there. Green Square I can get to, but it's not here. Tram stop. To the tram! Northern Srodemirsk. Traveling all over the place. Of course I'm on the far end. It's fine. Going to gather what experience I can. All right, here we are. Hello, viewpoint. Viewpoint, here we are. Hello. Oh, that's actually a really nice monument. And we got another point. All right, and then where is this gonna take me? Learn about trendy dance. And then we'll go back to where we were and run down the rest of that quest. Of course, it's not going to tell me where this stuff will happen. Where am I going to learn about these new dances? What's that thing on your head? Do something about it, please. So rude. This is a traditional haircut for the area. How dare you? Ivy Magazine, responses from the editorial staff. Mrs. Sokolnika, we have included an extensive article about Angora rabbits in issues 22 and 23 titled The Wool of Angora Rabbits. There you will find hints on raising these animals. Seeing as you are a resident of the Poznan Duchy, you will likely find it easier to import rabbits from Germany. Information on whom to purchase them from will be provided to you by the editor of the magazine Der Königlichen Zutz Zuchter. Dr. F. Pop, Leipzig, Kaiser Wilhelmstrasse 22, Wilhelmstrasse. Mrs. H.W., the graying of the hair may be a consequence of some hidden disease of the body, and we recommend that you consult with a specialist, as advice on this matter cannot be given by letter. W. Janashek. The trendy dances, the two-step, the cakewalk, the Boston Waltz, which are gaining popularity among our upper classes, are taught in the evenings by Jan Wysoki, a well-known Warsaw ballet master. Unfortunately, as of November, he will no longer be offering this service, so if you wish to schedule a lesson, we recommend you do not delay and contact him properly.
Sweet secret.
At 1804 Smentarna Street lives ballet master Jan Wysoki, who teaches evening classes where people can learn energetic Western dances. However, parishioners are not fond of the new fad, have forced him to cease his activity, so now is the last moment to enroll. Where? Where can learn dance? This is the right place? It's nighttime. But this is when we're supposed to... No, it's evening, right?
That's right. I've taken you hostage.
Isabel, thank you for the follow. It's time for a dance lesson. Where the heck can I get my dance lesson? Hey there, hello. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? I'm doing well, and you? Dance lesson. It's no wonder virtuous citizens find ragtime suspicious. Merriment undoubtedly leads to moral decay. Beautiful. Ba, 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 ba. All right, let's go. To the riverbank. Oh, it's morning. Pavishle! I wonder when we're gonna encounter Aberasi. Is it always pouring here? Dude, I have so many points I can't spend. Like, if I pull up my book right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can get maxed right now. This is so stupid. Oh well. Where is it? Horses in the sky. I'm only missing one clue that I can't read because I don't have the saluter for that.
If you came here to prattle on about justice again, spare yourself the trouble.
I wish.
Who was the last victim? You must know their name.
I do, but you don't have anything to convince me.
Is there anything else?
Yeah, here.
I got the hook from the victim's body. Local kids had stolen it.
I already have a few of these.
Because of it, I know, let's call it, the scent of the murderer. The Thaumaturge could be useful in a case like this.
He's gonna say no thank
But
you.
the case is closed. That's enough. When I get sober, I put you in jail, I swear. Now leave me alone.
We'll see about that. I'll find out why you're so reluctant to run this investigation, and then we'll resume it together.
What? You're going to cast a spell on me, magician?
No, I don't need to.
Who knows? Don't go anywhere. I felt something. Where is it?
Evidence of the crime and a new clue almost exhilarated Pelivan. I can feel that the officer would like to find the strength to reopen the investigation. I'll take a look around. So the thing that I'm missing is like down here. If I remember correctly, it's like along one of these fences, but I can't investigate it because one of my scores isn't high enough. Let me see if I can track it down again. I didn't realize Pelivan was that far north. How long have you been playing this? Here it is, Mind 3. I can't investigate this. It's only been a couple of days. Yeah, this is day 3. Ew. Okay, so I can't continue this. I genuinely cannot continue this mission, so I have to go and do one of these mainline missions. Because I can't deal with the WAS right now because I can't get those clues, so we're gonna do a main quest. Oh, also, hang on. Secret fighting ring first. Wait a second, hang on. What is this? There's stuff lying around here now? Word 4. Word 5. Yeah, okay. Oh, I can go in the bar. I just need some guidance because I'm about to try it soon. Ah.
You're not from round here, I can see.
Click on everything. All of the things.
Hello. Is this a bad time?
It is a bad place, fancy boy. It is for the locals.
Ooh.
What about that copper outside? I don't think
Let's pick on the police.
He captured the fisherman, so he earned respect in the neighborhood. One more word, and we will take you out.
I'm a friend of Piotr Kusta.
Does that work?
Hey, do you hear the kind of names being tossed around here? You better find some friends your own age. Pervert.
Yeah, there we go.
Get that fancy pants.
Pretty new to the game. Just click on all the things.
Oh, hi. Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
Hey, McCrae, how's it going? Can I ask you something if you don't mind? Read the chat rules first. Do you miss having a beard like that? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Nice to scritch down here sometimes, you know? But it's less work. Someone didn't read the chat rules. Okay, they're a bot anyway. Oh, whoops. Go away. There's a pop-up that I had to get rid of. I mean, I never quite had a beard like this. The sides, this has always been about as long as it could get and look decent. Reduces impact on an owner's focus by 1. So let's swap you to Bukovac. And we're both gonna do some old wounds on this bad boy. When I first followed, I thought it was bushy. It was like down to here. And it was very poofy on the sides, but it didn't look good. It's all about that length. We'll hit him with agony, and then his thing's disabled. I can't disable either of these. I should hit somebody with Doom. Oh, I'm about to lose a lot of health, aren't I? Let's hit him with Doom. People are coming out with guns! Bro is super dead. He's gonna deal 11 damage. And we'll do a quick attack and hopefully that disrupts. Nope. Ow. 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 I might die. He's gonna die of blood loss. I don't care about him. He's dead. Lol, let's hit you with bullets. Yeah, but I'm a Thaumaturge, so it doesn't matter. This is very problematic. I desperately need this to actually work. Oh, thank God. Okay, we win the fight. Never mind, I bled out. Those guys are rough. I'm also underleveled, so... Well, I'm underleveled because I can't spend my points. So I have to do main quest stuff. Either that or this actually lets me progress, which would be nice. Alright, swap you. Howl. Old wound. This is the good way to start the fight. I get rid of his trait and he starts bleeding out. And then we can swap you back to our boy here. I wish I could delay this attack a little bit. You know what? I can. So it's 8 damage per person that's suffering. Alright. We'll do that. $11 damage. 14 damage. Go for the quick hit. So I'm gonna lose a ton of health this turn. Ow. Ow. And ow. All right, so now we swap to you. Bloody Penance. He dies, I don't need to worry about his attack. It didn't interrupt, I'm gonna die again. Wait, what? Oh, I thought he was gonna bleed out before he got his attack off. It's at the end of every round of combat. Okay. We'll try this one more time. So I have to use Book of Ach. Wait. Let's see if I can interrupt the thing he's about to cast. Nope, because it never freaking 50% is worthless. This 50% never happens. Hit him with Howl. You need a cane? I agree. I need literally anything. Alright, swap you to you. Let's see. Finally! Okay. We broke off one of the attacks. Alright, that got me some health back. Eerie Intoxication. And we're good. Okay. Fight's free from here. There we go. Finally. Alright, what's going on in here?
Anybody else got a problem with me?
No, it doesn't look like it. Alright, we're good.
I thought so.
Alright, anything we got in here? We can talk to this guy at least.
Just no Browning, please. What can I get you?
Something
It's
continues to
nice
elude
in
me.
here.
God darn
I like
it!
the decor. Why the moonshine?
It sells best. We've just run out. Have anything else to say?
Not at the moment.
I'll be off now.
Good riddance.
Yeah. Nice to see you too. Was this the fight club that it was telling me to find out about? Nope. It sure wasn't. Here we are with this. Hygroscopic gauze sterilized. Adrenaline pulses through his veins, drowning out the concern about his brother. Blood mixes with the dust on his skin and clots at the touch of ice. The firm pressure on the wound is like reassurance that he's right there. When they are together, no one can beat them. Today, they'll claim another victory and reap its rewards. A couple of brothers. Yep, still going the right way. Goodness, this just keeps going. There we go. So wait, what? Oh, there's something right here. Aha! Watchman's report. I'm reporting on the suspicious behavior of two brothers living at number 2. The Sokolsky brothers, Vakla and Roche, often return home long after the gates have been closed by jumping over the wall. They come back at different times, so before I can catch them in the act, they're already in their apartment and claim to have been asleep the whole time, while Vakla smiles mockingly and winks at me with those red eyes of his.
Nothing can be kept secret from me.
Alright, so we gotta go talk to them, huh? Illegal night fights taking place at number 5. Track all I can't talk. I need more sleep. All manner of face-punching enthusiasts and attention from the police. However, the brothers Soup and Red-Eyed Vakla remain elusive. Number 5 at night. Which means we gotta wait. Is there anywhere covered to wait out the rain? I will genuinely fast travel. There's nowhere to rest here that's covered. Wait. I can't rest here. Let's go hang out in the park until nightfall. Alright, where can I find a bench to sit? Somewhere here I can pass time. I have to be able to. What else is a park for? Oh, hello. Upon hearing the sounds of longing, your thoughts are unwittingly carried off somewhere to the distant lands of Brittany or the steppes of Zaporizhia. Then the musician turns the crank more violently and the buzzing of the dog brings a dose of sobriety to the soul. Hurdy-gurdy. Bro's got hurdy-gurdy.
Let me rest. Let's wait until...
Nightfall.
So, let's kill some time.
Been playing any more Helldive? I heard they changed the gameplay already. Yes, I have been playing Helldivers. I played some last night. They did some balancing reworks. They didn't really change much gameplay-wise. They changed the meta, is basically what it is. They nerfed the railgun, they nerfed the breaker. Those are the two big ones that people are mad about. They buffed a few other things. I wouldn't say it's a bad change. Just different. Felt so good to smack someone in the kisser sometimes. And better yet, to watch said smacking from a distance. Was that it? That was the only reason we came here, was to watch people get punched in the face? Well, time to proceed with the main story, I suppose. Yeah, no, still playing it, still loving it. It's a great game. Looks like I'm gonna have more to do tonight as well. Given that, the automatons just took a planet far outside their usual systems. So we gotta go get them out. Boxing was the #1 sport at the time. That is true. Well, I'm ready to go to the soiree, so let's go meet with dear sister. Is she on this floor? Yes, she is. She's right here.
Liga?
Yes?
I'll get going.
Oh, they're taking the offensive, huh? I've been seeing folks taking back the bug planets. Yeah, we've been, pretty, honestly, the bugs would be in way more trouble if the automatons hadn't taken, Malevolent Creek. A lot of people's attention has been on Malevolent Creek for a while, which has led to some decay on the bug front, but for the most part, we're keeping them in check. And pushing them back, too. We took back a sector from them a couple of days ago. Alright, where the heck am I supposed to go for the soiree? What am I do? Oh, I have to go to the tailor, huh? I will say it's definitely sad that I can't use the railgun to just obliterate hulks anymore.
Mr. Shulsky, come in. What's new?
Where's my suit?
I won't bother you. All right.
Where's my suit? Oh, there's a bunch of stuff lying around the shop, huh? There are individual threads of focus left on the mannequin being ripped apart by customers' visits. All the ideas that aren't good enough are rejected. Nothing but more alterations. There's staggering anger radiating from the patterns. Desperate hands tried to sketch something valid, interesting, and original to no avail. All that's left is chaos and impatience. In the dregs, I can still feel the stress that urges the tailor to make more coffee and drink it hastily. Coffee is better than sleep. To sleep is to waste precious time that could be used for more alterations. Imploring note. The note was written by the tailor's impatient customer, urging him to promptly complete the order, otherwise they threatened to revoke their advance and ruin the tailor's reputation. The tailor has a steady hand for sewing, but his head reverberates with a lack of ideas. He needs inspiration, as frustration and impatience won't breed any good ideas. The way things are going, he won't finish the job or find creative peace. Oh. Well, let's go talk to him then. That'll solve the problem, surely.
Mr. Shulsky, come in. What's new? I couldn't help noticing you're struggling for inspiration. You've got a keen eye. The book makes it easier? I have
Definitely.
to guess what everyone has in their mind. Is there any way I can help? I want to know what people look for in fashion these days. Back in the day, all you needed was 2 padlocks and a space for your Johnson. I don't know what else there is to it. If you tell me that, I'll be grateful. I'll sew you anything you want in return. Let me sharpen my senses.
Okay.
I won't bother.
We'll look around some more. Anything to be found here? Nay, good sir, nay. Alright, so where the heck are we gonna find the inspiration that he so desperately wants? Are we gonna talk to Ligia? I think we are. Hey, Ligia, what do people want? No? That's not it? Oh, is this my suit?
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
I see you went to a barber. That's something at least.
Recently I met a bearded guy who's not especially fussy about his appearance. And yes, people welcome him everywhere with open arms anyway.
Yeah.
Maybe he's a natural charmer.
Oh, definitely.
I've heard he can get you into the Imperial even without a tailcoat.
Very funny.
Are you getting dressed so we can go, or have you changed your plans?
Wait another moment,
Wait a
please.
moment. It's hard for me to leave behind an image I've perfected over so many years.
All right, hold up. We'll do this first. I thought that's what we were doing. Find Taylor inspiration. There's no lead on what I would be doing here, is there? Oh. We got something, though. What's this? Empty tube. The petals of the mallows tremble in the wind, just like her lips trembled during the first kiss that hot summer. Violet rippled with sunshine, and her heart filled with sweetness. The memory of that moment awakens every time she colors the canvas with violet. Huh. The color purple. Are we gonna get a purple suit? We could be the Joker. Purple and green. Eagerty seems like a cool instrument to play. Also probably tiring. A ticket. Wait, did we already find our inspiration? Hello, Carpenter.
How's
What's this area?
Not bad, thank God. And the advertising fuels sales even more. For you, sir, about 1 meter 80, as far as I can tell. Oakwood, it's robust, elegant,
Making a
and
door?
durable. 35 kopiekas.
And how's the other digging business?
What do you mean?
Valush and his friends want to tell you they can't dig up corpses for you anymore. They're the reason I'm here. I applaud your idea, but I'm not sure about the people you chose to implement it.
You know what? We'll get
Ah,
you the old box
coffin.
for free. And we'll send you on a trip to the orchard, too.
Ah, well. Bukovac. Alright, we're not hideously out-leveled here. Alright. We're gonna swap you to Bukovac. Hit him with a howl. Hit him with an old wound. Alright, so we got 2 people that have suffering now. Five, 9, 3 to 4, 3 to 4. That would likely kill him. Nice. And we're gonna lose some focus here. Oh, we lost a lot of focus. Wow. Okay. Reduce his focus. He's gonna do the same again. I could pull off all of his focus, but that would take multiple turns. That would take 1, 2... That would take 3 turns to kill his focus. It's not worth it. Gonna stick with Book of Ach, doing that. Did you just gut punch KO an old man? I did, and I'll do it again. Dude earned it. We'll hit him with Bloody Wedding. He'll die. Maybe we'll interrupt, maybe we won't. We did, let's go. Oh, that attack isn't going to do anything. There we go. Got him. And that resolved everything somehow. Whoops, I missed the gate. There we go. Just face planted into the wall. So what's going on up here? I haven't been up here. This will turn into something later, I'm sure. Where else am I supposed to go for inspiration? Am I supposed to wander, like, everywhere? Oh, patisserie?
It smells so nice in here. Is that vanilla?
Vanilla, raisins, butter, sugar, and some more butter. You're in heaven.
It sure sounds like it.
Can I help you?
Mrs. Jagoda, it's me, Victor.
I can't believe my eyes. Little Victor. Oh my, how you've grown. And how handsome you've become.
Aww.
Where is that little cherub who would stand in front of the display, staring at pastries?
Confess it was about her, not the pastries. Oh my goodness.
That gluten is still here. I can't forget your cream pie with cherries. I've been dreaming about it for 15 years.
You see, my lovely, the trick is quite simple.
It's just a little butter, about 3 packs.
About 3 packs of...
Excuse me? I'm waiting for my order here.
No reason to be angry, darling. Just wait a moment. My daughter is taking the fruitcake out of the oven now. It will be hot.
With raisins and orange peel? I'll wait then.
There we go. See?
Are you sure you're not a Thaumaturge?
Let that be my sweet secret.
That is all, thank you. Goodbye.
Don't you want to take anything sweet home with you? Well...
Come on, yeah, let's buy something. There's nothing floating around in here, is there? Nope. Okay, bye! I've always been tempted to do wrong things. Aren't we all? Isn't that just the way life is? We all have those temptations, you know? Anyone who went to school on one of the school buses and saw that red handle that said pull in case of emergency cannot honestly say they never had the thought of pulling that thing. Arsenic soap. Great. Yeah, that's good for you. Intrusive thoughts are part of the human condition. I'm gonna do a quick walk around southern Srodemirsk, because I want to see if we can find enough inspiration to get some special suit. Probably not. My money's on no. But you never know. Also, I haven't been down here. What is this place? Who'd have thought the slums would come out right next to where the carriage dropped you off? That's risky for tourists. Oh, also, I just found out my my great-grandparents might be here. At this point in time, my great-grandparents were living in Warsaw. So I doubt we'll run into them, but they're somewhere in the city. How's their English? I have no idea how they would have spoken their English. I don't know that they would have spoke English. I don't know that they would have had a reason to. No, they would have had to. Because they took my grandmother to the States. So they had to have spoken some English. No relationship with them? No, no, no. No, I only knew one of my grandparents, and it was from the other side of the family. Or great-grandparents, I should say. Alright, let's go to the party. Enough stalling. Let's get some story progress.
Have you made up your mind? This soiree...
Yep, let's get dressed.
Let's go and see if I do fit in.
You a wine drinker?
In that case, I'll go get changed too.
When other people are drinking wine. And it depends on some of the... Like, if I'm at a restaurant and the meal calls for it.
And here I worried I was the only one who looked good in trousers. Very chic choice.
I look better than you do. Wow.
Thank you. You look fantastic.
That's so rude.
You think Papa would be mad that we're going to a party right after his funeral?
I hope so.
Victor.
He could have kept from losing the Black Grimoire. Are we ready?
Yes, the carriage is waiting.
I love that he is absolutely going to make this a problem. What meal calls for wine? I've never tasted any wine I enjoyed. Some
Welcome to the
like
Imperial
steaks,
Hotel.
some.
How may I help you?
Ligia Shulska, here on the invitation of Svetlana Rumyantseva.
Yes, we are expecting you, of course. The soiree is taking place in apartment 237, second floor. I wish you a thrilling and successful evening.
I'm impressed. How did you sort that out?
Our name still means something. Let's do our best to keep it that way, all right?
Heck yes. Yeah, real steak dinners and occasionally when I'm at Italian restaurants. Is basically the occasions.
Who are you, my golden slithering friend?
Victor?
Victor. Victor. Can you hear me?
Yes. Of course.
Yeah.
These people are just waiting for us to put a foot wrong, understand? We're walking into the Vipers then, brother.
Oh, I've noticed.
Everything's all right. I just got a little lost in thought. I'll be good, I promise. I'm going to hang around here a little longer. I'll meet you upstairs.
See you there.
Okay. Alright, now about that snake. Upon entering the Imperial Hotel, Ligia warned me about this place. It's a ruthless environment, a true viper's nest, where you must play by the rules unless you want to be preyed upon. Yeah, like that viper we just saw. Hello, Sergey.
What did we come here for? These soirees are for old people.
Good evening. May I?
Please, we're not discussing anything consequential.
You keep on worrying about yourselves. I intend to make the most of this evening.
See, I told you he was in love. Miss Scowan is out of your league, my friend.
To say nothing of her father.
Keep listening.
Old Scowan and I are practically on first-name terms now. You'll see.
I'm sure.
So, one eye-catching girl has already got an admirer.
Oh, am I?
What does
Hold on.
that leave us, Maxime?
This is the. Is this the
Not
fashion?
much. The dull, the silly, or, well, the old.
En parlant de
Collar
Ligia
turned up.
Shulska, she just passed this way.
Pigs will fly before someone fancies her.
She'd actually prefer Sophia Scowan, according to what I've heard. Well, what do you think?
Sophia Scolan is this year's debutante and enjoys a lot of interest. She's a young socialite who relishes the attention of elites.
My name is
It
Victor
elicits.
Shulski.
Well, there we have it.
You won't be able to say that because your pride is too low. Oh my
I
goodness.
don't like what I just heard, especially about my sister.
And, what are you going to do about it?
Pardon me, gentlemen. I promised that I would be well behaved tonight.
Lunatic.
Lunatic. My pride is too low, so I haven't been feeding it enough.
Well, well, someone new.
Good evening.
Good evening, Victor Shulski.
Irina Orlova of those Orlovs.
Orlovs.
This is Natalia Obolenskaya, and this strangely quiet soul is our delightful Sofia Skawan.
Irina is exaggerating. Nice to meet you, Mr. Shulski.
And you, Sofia.
The Governor General's daughter herself. How do you do?
What can you tell us?
How are you enjoying?
Oh, we've got to
yourselves?
get exploring, huh?
We can't complain. Seeing as we're debutantes, we're getting a lot of attention.
Really?
Maybe you'll tell us something about...
Really?
I suspect you want to hear more about the book.
We've never met a Thaumaturgist before. To tell the truth, I didn't believe they existed.
Oh, here we go. Time to brag.
A Thaumaturge. Don't worry. But now you do.
Well, it depends on what kind of trick you show us, Mr. Shulski.
I need to slip away.
I'll be back.
Oh no, what a shame.
You genuinely look sad to see me go, huh? Bird. A procession of slender legs, a review of colorful feathers and sweet voices. Unlike vaudeville dancers, these beauties make their lovers part with their fortunes unwittingly. Beautiful birds. Is there anything to Russia, right? Warsaw. What do we have here? The poster's surface radiates with the positive emotions of passersby who've laid eyes on the advertisement, such as curiosity about the mysterious psychic or excitement revealed by a quick heart rate. Apparently, Madame's seances are quite popular. Here, let's make sure I'm appropriately. There we go. Collar turned up. Beautiful. All right. I belong here now. Oh! A different bird. Golden cage. In the golden cage is an exotic bird watching me with its beady little black eyes. On the golden cage is the whisper of a woman who contemplated opening it. She was close to releasing the birds for a lark to watch the ensuing chaos. Yet something stopped her, and the birds are still in the cage. Was that it for down here? Yeah, that's it for down here, so let's go upstairs. So technically, yes, this is Russia. At this time, Warsaw is in Russia, I believe. It's not technically Poland right now. Oh, Governor General himself.
Mr. Shulsky? I didn't expect to see you here, of all places.
You don't know how very flattering that is.
You're right, I don't.
And what brings you to the Imperial?
The cream of Warsaw society is here, so I thought it would be worth showing my face.
With a name like yours, I'm sure you fit right in.
That's all it takes, huh?
Someone must have invited you.
I'm not worthy. My sister brought me along out of pity, I think.
And so, Miss Ligia is here too?
Yes.
Why do you ask?
No reason. What are you hoping for this evening?
Who knows? Maybe I'm keeping an eye out for the future Mrs. Shulska.
Best of luck.
Yeah.
You'll need it, since Ligia ended up with the entire inheritance.
My sister didn't inherit everything.
That's right, in fact. After all, Stanisław had his little black magic book. But I don't see you carrying it.
I left it at home.
2 is more than I can carry. I left it at home.
Understandable.
So why are you here?
What are you doing here, Mr. Konieczkin?
I'm passing the time.
So for...
Curious hobby.
I'm simply interested in people.
For reference, this guy is known as the Butcher of something or other. Everyone's always known as the Butcher or whatever. He was just instated as Governor General of Warsaw by the Tsar, and he is a hardliner and wants to push out all of the Jews, Thaumaturges, everyone that's not true-blooded Tsar-supporting Russian, basically.
A doctor, thaumaturge, or policeman could say the same.
Your interest flatters me. Who knows? Maybe the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree, and someday we'll even be friends.
How well did you know my tree?
We enjoyed talking and lending one another a hand.
If I may, there's one question niggling at me. How did you get so many scars?
Why do you ask?
I've heard that Russian officers in training have drunken duels with sabers after hours.
No. A very peculiar custom, if that's true.
So where did those scars come from?
He's not gonna say,
I've
is
had
he?
an interesting life.
Yeah, no.
Who did you say you were to my father?
A trusted acquaintance. I supported him with good advice. Though truth be told, he rarely...
Feels so weird having my collar turned up.
Your father had a gift for making good decisions.
Which of my father's decisions would those be?
Yeah.
Ones that were good for your family. Perhaps we'll have the chance to return to this another time. Goodbye, Mr. Shulsky.
Bye.
Yes, I'm sure.
That's telling me to find the saluter. Wow, this place is enormous. We'll have some cognac. Discreet half words, meaningful half smiles, and sidelong glances from behind the fan. Merely appearances. The truth is that I found myself in a den of snakes. People must tread carefully here. Ah, the powder room. Ah, we got stuff to investigate here.
Fails me. There is something here.
Seance table. The fabric of the tablecloth is permeated with wariness and nervousness. The emotions are fresh and clear. They've just traveled from Samira's fingertips as she held her palms there to avoid biting her nails from stress. Was it me who had that effect on her? Madame Samira. Hello, Lydia.
Here you are.
Gentlemen, meet my brother.
Viktor Shulsky.
The last Shulsky to wear trousers. You don't know that. Miss Lygia could yet produce an heir to the fortune.
Maybe even with me, if she doesn't tell my wife.
But let's talk
All right,
like
that's
men.
gross.
You intend to take over your father's company, correct?
Something's eluding me, huh?
Apologies, I'll be...
Glogowski, you bored the poor man.
There's something else kicking around here? There is. Hello. The lips that sipped champagne a moment ago kept uttering cutting words of contempt. Someone clearly regrets marrying the alleged idiot Louisa, but I doubt she is the idiot in this relationship. Ooh! Ooh, low-key burn. Turning on some chiffon. A row of burning candles, probably for an air of mystery. An image emerges from the flames, a hand dancing over the fire, a gaze that follows it, and lips uttering words of anxious excitement, a promise of capturing, the certainty of success. You will be mine. Who is this about? Will that reverberate everywhere? Nope. Is that everything? Yeah, that's everything. We haven't been able to draw any conclusions. Oh, wait. Not quite everything.
Maybe that's enough. What do you want?
Quickly jotted words, nervous browsing, illegible notes, and something else. A deed I cannot define.
Someone's head. I know one person who can do that.
You're not much of a thaumaturge if you can't. You come here to torment me, unmask me.
I don't see any fun in unmasking you.
So what do you want?
Alright, Madame Samira is not only a mysterious psychic, but also a thaumaturge. Aware of the wild salutor's presence, she wants to capture him for herself, so she's not happy to have another thaumaturge around. She's clearly determined to get the Salutor, which is why she's trying so hard to dissuade me from the hunt.
Your siren is quite impressive.
Siren, huh?
Flattery.
Oh, siren. Okay, yeah.
Madame, you're being impolite. What about a little competition? We'll see who wins.
I'll pass.
Jerk. Samira's Salutor looks impressive to say the least. It's Siren. It matches her mysterious aura. Behind the mysterious guise of Madame Samira is a Thaumaturge, accompanied by Siren, as intriguing as herself. The role of a psychic allows Samira to freely frequent social gatherings that also lure the Salutor she's chasing.
I think your idea of pretending to be a medium is fantastic.
It sounds like I impress you.
I am impressed.
How many people know?
Is that a threat?
I noticed a wild Salutor here. I understand your being here has something to do with him in particular.
Keep your nose out of this.
I won't.
Why?
Because I'm warning you.
That's not such a ladylike tone, madame.
Oh, that's not the way I would have put that.
We should just let the best one catch that Salutor.
You mean yourself?
What do you know about this Salutor? Do you know its name?
Don't you?
A name doesn't tell us much anyway. All that matters is picking out the person in this crowd with the flaw.
I know perfectly well who carries the flaw.
Oh dear, then you're ahead of me.
Stay out of it.
The person with the flaw attended the seance, right? So I'm on the right track.
Have you finished?
Yeah, I'm done here. This person with the flaw will take part in Samira's seance. The Thaumaturge cleverly planned everything.
So should we finish up?
That would be best. And listen to me carefully, Mr. Whatever your name is.
Shulsky, but you can call me Victor.
Now, Mr. Shulsky, you will vanish like a bad dream, and I will get back to work.
Yeah, I don't think so. It's a nice thought, though. Best of luck to you on that. I'm gonna circle back around. We're gonna do one more pass at this area. See if we can't find anything else. Why is there yellow paint on the floor? And why can't I examine it? Was there nothing else hanging down here? No, there really was nothing else down here. Did I feed my pride enough for this?
What are you...
I'll leave them alone for the moment. Not looking for a fight just yet. Although I really would like to go to town on him. I don't have much else to say to her, do I?
Shulsky, don't play with me.
Do you know the hostess well?
Will you leave me alone if I say I don't?
No.
Svetlana Petrovna invited me, and I am doing my best to meet her expectations. Let's keep out of one another's way.
I saw your
I
poster.
saw one of your posters. You look different in it.
Really? The illustration doesn't reflect reality?
How should I take that? No one warned me that I should get in costume for the party.
Ugh, I beg your pardon.
I'm just
So
noting
standoffish.
that I stand out among these boring guests.
Impudent.
Just a bit uncouth, I'd say. Whose soul are you summoning tonight, dear madame?
I only know which one I'd prefer to banish. Shoo.
Oof.
Maybe my dead father's. If you manage that, it would spare me a lot of trouble.
Now we'll never know.
Oh well.
I'll disappear. For now.
You're not getting rid of me that easily.
It's good to let things go and leave other people in peace.
I agree. You should do that.
Benefit.
I think I'll take up this gauntlet.
Alright, well, I doubt I'm gonna learn anything else without
Mr.
fighting the dude
Shulsky.
downstairs.
First, I suggest you mind your own business. Your marriage, for instance. Perhaps Louisa isn't the ninny you take her for.
I beg your pardon?
Hasn't it occurred to you that when you leave her at home, she might also take advantage of her solitude?
What are you suggesting?
You've got a cuckold's horns. Was I being too subtle?
Oh my.
I suppose it's true what they say about you.
Yes? What's that?
You've lost your mind.
Oh my. I'm not gonna threaten them, thank you.
I've had some problems, it's true. But I'm better now. Maybe that's why I don't peek into people's undergarments.
Good luck with your business, miss.
Is she
I
mad?
almost feel sorry for them.
Nope, okay, we're good.
Have I crossed the line?
Nonsense. Any progress with Svetlana?
I've taken a long, deep look at Samira. She's no medium. Samira's a Thaumaturge on the hunt.
On the hunt?
Madame has spotted a salutar that's attached to one of the guests.
What kind of salutor?
Remember those fairy tales Mother used to read us? And the legend of the golden snake?
Yes, Veles.
Yep, that's it.
Yes. I'm glad you're here.
Are you also hunting for him?
I admit I like to have him. I haven't made up my mind.
Slavic Lord of the Underworld.
I am. That's why I haven't made up my mind.
The soiree gives him the perfect conditions for feeding, goading, and plotting.
Sofia Skawan, the Governor General's daughter. Do you know her?
No, and I don't suggest you make her acquaintance either. Skawon can't stand thaumaturges.
Should I swoop her out from underneath him? Ooh, yes. Yes, let's steal his daughter. Warning, he's not very fond of thaumaturges. Why am I not surprised? Another person who sees an obscure threat in us.
Guess who I ran into again? All mysterious and carved up.
Ivan Konieczkin?
What
The
do you
very
know
same.
about him?
Not much. He was an acquaintance of Papa's. Well, in theory, it's thanks to him that we're here.
What? Ligia?
I know that nothing comes for free, but he really didn't want anything.
Yeah, he looks like a real altruist.
Yeah.
You
Well,
enjoying yourself on this
as long as it really was free.
Well, the vodka is quite tolerable. I'm observing my own brother taking out his anger on ordinary mortals.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Was that an admonishment, or would you like to continue watching the show? Might as well talk to our hostess.
And the general says to him, "Tell us something funny." Then Bautski replies, "General, why don't you shoot a cannon first?"
That's a good one. I'll have to tell it tomorrow at the Orwoffs. Who might this be joining our conversation?
You know, sir,
Hello,
your
ladies.
face looks familiar to me.
My name is Viktor Shulsky.
Ah, yes, I can see something in your eyes. I was sorry to hear about your father.
I'll see you next time, darling. Wonderful party.
As she walks through a
See you
chair.
there.
Oh, we've got her all to ourselves.
I think I've offended the creme de la creme of Warsaw.
This is hardly the creme de la creme. how do you find my soirée?
Say what I think, yeah.
admit I'm getting reacquainted with the social scene.
You spent a long time traveling, didn't you?
Only 15 years?
Over that time, I got used to harsher surroundings.
And believe me, drawing rooms can be just as dangerous as untamed steppes. You've met Anastasia and Marina. What about the others?
How's
How
life?
is it, being part of the Tsar's court?
It is a blessing and a curse. Forgive me if I do not elaborate.
Understandable.
I've already met several distinguished guests. Madame Samira definitely stands out.
She is exceptional, isn't she? Her presence is the crowning glory of the evening. Has anyone else caught your eye?
Ivan Konieczkin, for instance. Apparently, he knew my father.
How remarkable. I wasn't aware. Konieczkin is something of a secretive person.
Yeah, I noticed.
And have you yet had occasion to meet the debutants of the season?
I'll be sure to seek them out.
This evening, Sofia Skawan herself is to grace us with her presence.
Yeah, her position in society shot up, didn't
I
it?
suggest you move quickly. The competition is fierce.
The crux of the matter is that I'm here because of my father. You knew him.
That doesn't sound like a question. Of course, I was his customer. I truly am sorry for you, both of you. The death of someone close is always a dreadful blow. Please accept my condolences.
Svetlana Petrovna, I must insist. Can you tell me something more about my father?
Mr. Shulsky, I assure you we have the most delectable vodka.
No.
Besides that, I warmly encourage you to join Madame Samira's séance. It will be an unforgettable experience.
Oh, that answers that question.
I wonder, is that truly everything our soirée can offer you?
I've got no choice but to suffer through tonight.
No need to mince words.
Svetlana refuses to talk openly with me. Maybe she's anxious about all the gossip-hungry ears around us. Still, I can feel she wants to tell me something. I should watch her surroundings closely. Maybe I can learn something that way. That Samira's a charlatan, don't you think? There's no life beyond the grave. Follow her thoughts, huh?
I felt something. Where is it?
There's some soot and remnants of a burned letter on the cast iron. Her usually steady hands were shaking as her eyes followed the written words. He was watching her. She already knew that. But how dare he threaten her? Agitated, she threw the note in the furnace. Too bad she couldn't get rid of the stalker that easily. The remnants contain the author's concern about Svetlana's condition, expressed in a seemingly kind-hearted tone. The message ends with a veiled threat, foreshadowing a desire to interfere. Oh, there's a lot going on in this room now. Time worn, though it looks like new. Probably heavy. The chest is kept at the ready. Svetlana's personal items were put into the chest and then removed, all due to her growing anxiety and uncertainty. Should she pack and leave? Again, a restless hand closes the empty chest and decides to keep waiting. A melted candle. Solidified wax carries the memory of honest grief mixed with fear. However, those emotions were quickly concealed with well-practiced composure. This candle is the best farewell to the deceased that Svetlana could afford. The fabric carries a memory of yearned-for lightheartedness, passion, and a sense of security. Two people found solace in each other here. Two people. Svetlana and my father. The silk remembers. It remembers the tentative planning, the recurrent doubts, the peaceful sense that everything was as it should be, and other chaotic thoughts caused by passionate intoxication that I'd rather not know. String of pearls. The affection and gratitude of one woman covered by the shame of another. Though an honest gift from the Tsarina, Svetlana feels guilty every time she sees it. No wonder Svetlana was reluctant to talk if she's afraid of someone watching her closely, especially if that someone knows a lot about her, and maybe even her pent-up desire to escape. Besides, she had an affair with my father. Maybe I can make her confide in me. Then I'll ask her about what I came here for. The Black Grimoire. Find Svetlana in her apartment. She just went outside, didn't she? I want to cause a scene. I'm going to take a gamble and assume that they're not going to lock me out of a Salutor by picking a fight here.
Isn't that our Mr. Shulsky?
I've heard a certain secret. Do you want to hear it?
Come now, we won't tell anyone.
Or maybe I shouldn't.
Do you like being a tease?
I do.
Forgive me, ladies, for teasing you like this. Here's the secret.
Come on, we're dying to know.
Someone was recently playing with a lock on one of the gilded cages, wondering what would happen if all the birds escaped captivity. And I know for certain it was one of you.
Sophia, that sounds like you. Admit it.
And now what will happen to us, Mr. Shulsky?
Nothing at all. Like just a trade for another secret.
In exchange for my discretion, I need another secret of yours. That's the only way to keep everyone in check.
What should I choose?
Our fathers don't know we're here. There you are.
Oh my.
How naughty. None of your fathers know?
None. Especially not Sophia's. Otherwise he wouldn't have let her go.
Oh, he knows.
I'm very satisfied with this trade.
And what now?
I need to slip away for a moment.
We should go as well. We've really forgotten ourselves around you.
That's nice to hear, but I understand. The soiree won't wait.
Good. Good. Enjoy yourselves.
Yanseva has invited a real medium.
Something like that.
That I'd like to see.
I would like to put him in his place. Sophia's companions told me in secret that Sophia sneaked out to the soiree with them unbeknownst to her father. They considered it an exciting experience. There's no denying that it's quite an adrenaline rush for them. Too bad her dad is here.
What are you looking?
I'm not the only one itching for a brawl, am I? What? Is one guy more than you can handle?
Let's take this out to the forecourt, gentlemen.
Sergei, my friend, anything for you.
Oh, yeah, let's do it. All right, they pulled sword and guns on me, and I am standing here with a book. Attack with Uper, attack with Bukovac. I don't need to improve anything. Let's crap on him. Hit him with that. Ow! What was that buff that he just got? Team counterattack. Okay. Chop. Take a bunch of damage, take a bunch of damage. Oh, but a counterattack from all enemies. Shoot. Alright, well, give him a punch then. pull a gun. Do. I could die this turn. I'm doing how much damage? 8 to 9. 9 and 9 is what I'd need, though. So here's the thing. I can sick this guy on him. And he'll die before he attacks me. Or I can work on doing something about these guys. Which is what I should do. The problem is, I need a kill. Alright, we'll do this. I was hoping that would interrupt. It did not. Alright, that will kill. And you are going to heal me. Ow. So he's down. This is gonna be a kill. I love that I'm carrying around a book, and right behind that book, under my coat, I'm also keeping a gun. But the book's my primary weapon. There we go. Wonderful. Alright, is there anything going on out here? Nope, I still can't deal with that. If we weren't in a social situation, we would have shown it. You guys brought guns, okay? You guys lost with guns. God, you're losers. All right, let's go outside. Hello, did you watch the fight?
I was looking for you.
Do you smoke, Mr. Shulsky?
I've quit.
In light of our approaching conversation, Why don't we dispense with the pleasantries? Call me Svetlana.
Okay.
Victor.
Ask.
The burned note. Who sent it? I only sensed underhanded kindness.
Da. The Ochrana. I don't know which one of them exactly, if that's what you're asking. I've worked hard at it.
Let's ask about the Ochrana first.
It stands for Отделение по охранению общественной безопасности и порядка. In other words, the secret police.
Oh, great.
I know what they are. I'd like to know what they want.
Knowledge. The Tsar's eyes and ears must be on guard. They infiltrate not only the city, but most importantly, the courts. And me and my soirees too, I'm sure.
Well, of course. The Governor General's here.
A few weeks ago, back before your father.
I see.
Speaking
you two
of,
had an affair.
Two grown-up, lonely people found momentary comfort in each other's arms. But romance wasn't behind that relationship. It was just that we were both looking in the same direction.
ooh, human face?
I didn't have the chance to get to know him as a person, much less one who'd show such emotion.
You mean love? That?
Was it love?
I miss him, that's all.
Got to know somebody does.
Looking in the same direction. That large travel chest. You changed your mind.
About whether or not to pack. Right then I wanted to escape badly, but that would have had its own consequences. In this game of false appearances, I'm the best.
I still don't know how this lovely note ended up in your hands.
Where did it get left?
But in addition, I found a lovely strings of pearls, and on it, your feelings of guilt.
Your power is terrifying. Do you know that?
I try not to abuse it.
Tsarina Alexandra gave you those pearls. You two are close.
I am her confidant. I could call her my friend. I see how much she devotes to her family and the nation.
Yet, something has changed. Your feelings of guilt. Do they have something to do with Tsarina Alexandra?
With the whole empire, Ruski mir im podawaj. We, the establishment, perceive the need for change. We want reform. The Colossus is already teetering, but if it falls... La guillotine, mon chéri. But I want to live, Victor.
Ah, so they see the revolution coming.
Closer to the west.
Where was my father in all this?
Willingly or otherwise, he was part of the establishment that wanted change and could see revolution before it arrived.
The Ochrana knew about you, hence the note.
They must have noticed something. Isn't it time you told me why you really came to my soirée?
I think so. In a minute, though.
Do you think the Ochrana killed my father?
Your father was crushed by a building. I don't think that's how the Ochrana works.
Fair enough.
Perhaps you're right. What do you intend to do now?
Nothing. The soirées will continue. Society has come to expect it. Everything will stay the same. I myself shall manage.
I hoped you might know something about the Black Grimoire. My father left it to me in his will, but the grimoire has gone missing.
No. And the collapsed building? Have you been there?
There's nothing there.
My dear boy, I know nothing about Stanisław's book. I'm sorry, but I can't help you there.
Okay, well, thank you.
I will not let you leave empty-handed. I strongly believe but there's one place you ought to visit.
Okay.
What you find there belongs to you.
Thank you.
No, thank you for listening.
Alright, I guess we're going back inside. Alright, what do we got? Father's letters to Svetlana were very tender and romantic. I would not have expected this from him. If these letters had fallen into the wrong hands, they could have done a lot of damage to the lovers. So that's where she sent me, was to get those letters. Oh!
Venice. Don't run away.
Splendid ladies, distinguished gentlemen, the hour is
Ooh,
at
here we go.
hand. With lights dimmed and the curtains drawn, the souls of the dead slowly gather among us. On their command, I will give the chosen among you a tarot card as your invitation to the table.
For you, sir?
Oh, thank you. Why am I? Oh, she wants to keep an eye on me, doesn't she? Tarot card number 0, the Fool. The card almost burns with the emotions left on it. The Thaumaturge must have put all the hostility she could summon into the card. Hostility toward me. Maybe I will join the seance soon, if only out of spite.
Fool. Our dear Madame is fooling around and thinks you can scare me off. I'm done wasting time on this.
Let us gather in secret ritual. Let's not keep the souls waiting too long. Let us also make every effort together not to spoil their visit.
Surely. Madame Samira asked to cover the windows and dim the lights. The seance requires a certain aura, so the apartment must be kept in darkness until it's over.
Shuski.
Nope. And it's gonna be the same thing with
I
Lisa,
see
right?
that you've met this Madame person.
Unfortunately, Svetlana doesn't want to breathe a word of it.
I'm sure she doesn't trust you. In company like this, that speaks well of her.
Good, yeah.
Cold shoulder, Ligia.
I've never liked her. Her manner gets under my skin.
That's blunt for a place like
I've heard
this.
She's a dreadful schemer.
Strange. Ligia usually refrains from gossiping. She's always been the first to condemn such behavior. What she said about Svetlana may have been caused by the Salutor's influence on the environment.
Did you know that Papa had an affair with the host of this party?
Are you sure?
Uh-huh.
Absolutely. As sure as the Thaumaturge can be. I felt what he felt when, well, you know.
Oh, stop.
I agree, it's gross.
Change the subject.
It's very gross.
I'm going.
But she deserved to know it's our papa. Joy drifts over the mirror's surface. Son of a... Oh, okay. Oh, Sophia!
Mr. Shulsky, may I have a word?
How can I help?
My friends and I are just playing Truth Order, and now it's my turn. Won't you dazzle me with your powers?
First, please tell me the rules of this game.
Of course, I'm being silly. After all, you've been away a long time. It's simple. Each player in turn must admit a truth or accept a dare. Anyone who doesn't must drop out of the game and thereby loses. And I don't like to lose.
Okay.
Your father would not be thrilled about you playing games with the Thaumaturge.
Maybe that's precisely the point.
Fair enough.
To keep violating his wishes?
I would guess that to you, a dare would be the lesser of two evils.
How very perceptive. It involves finding out my comrades' secrets. Irina, Maxim, or Sergei. The trick is that you're cleverer at it than I am.
That is fair.
Your companions don't have anything against a little ruse like this?
It's not deception, it's resourcefulness. In Fury, there's no rule against asking for help. Please don't make me beg, Mr. Shulsky.
Let me see what I can find. Will any secret do?
Any. I'll wait anxiously for your return.
Well, we have a new hobby.
I'll take a look around.
Oh, there's a lot going on here. Empty glass. Numerous empty glasses indicate someone here is a fast drinker. Sip by sip by sip. Maxim swigs alcohol as he watches the surroundings, focusing mainly on the ladies and longing for companionship. Irina is looking pretty today. Maxim is lonely, as we all are from time to time. He tries to drown his feelings in alcohol, but the effect is the opposite of his intentions. His attention is drawn by Sofia Scalon's friend, Irina. Decorative vase. It stands on the piano, but there are no flowers in it. The vase reflects the strong emotions bubbling up in Sergei. Jealousy mixed with fear. Jealousy directed at me, as he considers me his rival. Fear that Sofia will ignore him when I'm around. Decorative sofa. She sat on the sofa watching the crowd. Usually flirtatious and playful, she felt an overwhelming emptiness at that moment, which was something new for her. A feeling of loneliness. A need to belong? It only lasted a moment. Then she grinned and continued the same old charade. The smoking was accompanied by a joyful conversation. Sophia's friends were happy she came with them despite her father's ban. They like to watch her clever intrigues that provide them with topics for gossip. These cigarette butts have women's lip marks on them. If only their fathers saw what they were doing. Sophia spreads her wings when she is out of her father's sight. Watching her scheming is sheer pleasure. Plucked leaves. Irina wound leaves around her finger with abandon, or plucked them discreetly, immersed in thought. Sophia's charade and Maxim. She might walk up to him, but no, she won't. Hesitant, she eventually failed to make a move. Hesitancy prevents Irina from making a decision. She feels torn. She would like to indulge herself and spend some time with Maxim, but she cannot make a move. Thus, she's in limbo, going over all possible scenarios in her head. Oh, it's unrequited on both ends, or not unrequited, but they're both too scared to make a move. Oh, it's adorable. A frustrating thought penetrated Sergei's mind as he sat on a chair, watching Sophia from afar. Why did Sophia suddenly start ignoring him? He would do anything for her if she asked. The problem is that Sophia won't speak at all. She takes no notice of him anymore. Sergei can't stop thinking about Sophia. He cares about her so much he's willing to do anything for her. He can't understand why Sophia doesn't reciprocate his feelings, which frustrates him. He considers me a rival admirer. Is there more? Keep looking around. They probably haven't been hanging out in this area. No, it looks like we're all set.
They are getting impatient. What have you found out?
As a result of your decisions, this path is closed. It's because I beat him. Who do I want to benefit here? Do I share? How do I get Irina and Maxim together? Which is the more useful secret to leak for that? Should she know that Maxim wants Irina or that Irina wants Maxim? I think it's that Irina wants Maxim. Because if anything, the thing that will make this move is that Maxim needs to know that Irina wants him. Because Maxim has to make the move.
Miss Irina would like to get to know Maxim better, but she keeps hesitating.
What? She never told me. Some friend she is. And what does our dear Maxim think of that?
I'm gonna tell her all the secrets. Let's go.
Only has one thing on his mind. Miss Irina.
Oh, I knew it!
Oh, I was wondering where you'd gone off to.
You know Sergei, don't you?
We're already acquainted.
Mr. Shulsky and I have completed my extra difficult dare together.
At your service.
Now time for truth. Are you seeing anyone?
Here we go. Sophia seems to be toying with me. She keeps boldly asking about my private matters, looking for strength in her impertinence. I only wonder if she's toying with Viktor Shulsky, the person, or the Thaumaturge. The scheming of Skalon's daughter has made her the elite's favorite. Her plots provide distraction and make up the content of keenly spread gossip. At the moment, I am the object of her games. She's teasing me despite her father, who hates thaumaturges. Or is it just a charade to mask her loneliness? My heart isn't already taken.
Maybe we should not reveal all our secrets to one another right away.
Mr. Shulsky, our time is up. Sophia and I must leave for the seance. Madame is waiting.
Thank you once more.
See you.
Didn't I just beat you up?
Velis chased Sofia Skawan and her floor here. She seemed like such an innocent girl, didn't she?
Did she?
It's no coincidence she focused on me. After all, old Skawan hates thaumaturges. The little scamp. If I want to discern that little schemer's flaw, I'll have to join that sepulchral table. Either her scheming or her jealous knight in shining armor will help me identify her flaw. I hope her father doesn't find out.
Alright, here we go. After the game of Truth or Dare, something flickered around Sophia Skalon, a flaw induced by scheming. It fits. After all, Sophia has a fondness for high society and playing games. Velis the Insider is lured by the flaw of the schemer Sophia Skalon. In order to capture him, I'll have to play by the rules here, which means exposing Sophia to some stirring experience. I sense that a scandal is inevitable.
Is this seat free?
The energy is dissipating. Ladies and gentlemen, I am losing contact with the souls.
Well, it was the souls that chose me after all.
It's true. The gentleman has a card. Your face. Is everything all right, my child?
Let us lay our hands on the table. Let us allow our minds to liberate themselves from our bodies toward the edges of the world as you know it.
Are you thinking of someone exceptional whom you wish to summon?
Oh, definitely smile but say nothing.
Leave her alone.
Sergei, this has nothing to do with you.
Dear guests, I implore you, the souls!
You lack the dimension force or a salutar. How was I supposed to get it?
Is that jealousy I hear?
You will mock me no longer!
Focus on someone you want to make contact with.
Would a duel make you happy, miss? Between this poor man and me?
Are you all going to fight now?
Choose a location.
A duel over me would be truly beyond exciting.
Not the way I wanted to resolve this,
Yes,
but
I think so too.
It is what it is.
Don't you dare! You were supposed to stay away.
According to
I
who?
was supposed to leave here with Velis. All that work for nothing.
Spare yourself the trouble. It was a fair fight.
But I don't intend to hold you here. Truth be told, I even feel sorry for you.
What does that
Really?
Rid yourself of the pride you've got within. Otherwise, it will lead you to the gallows.
Enough of this. There's a salutar waiting for me.
Enjoy him, fool.
Oh, hello. Oh, hi. Alright, we're going all in. Alright, I need to attack with Ooper on that one. Oh, whoops. This one. Hit him with an old wound. What's that? Lottery receives a 50% chance of dealing double damage. Oh, lovely. Darn it, didn't interrupt. This is gonna hurt. Oh, nice, it didn't deal double damage. And this one is disabled, okay. Swap you to Bukovac. Ow. Oh, he's not dead. Alright, there we go. And then I punch the other one. And then Velis is gonna summon more of these guys. I think killing all of these guys will win. I think this will win us the round of combat. All right. Hit him with the howl. Oh, I've got to take her out then. There's the quick attack. And Howl. Take care of that one's damage resistance. And now they're both losing health. And there's the breakdown. I'm in the breakdown state, but neither of them are going to take advantage. Interesting. Who does more damage? 1 to 3, 1 to 3. Alright, that's Bloody Wedding. We'll do a quick attack. This should... There we go. And they will both die this turn. And that's a win.
Just wait until Rasputin sees you. Then you'll stop fighting me.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, this evening the souls were particularly restless.
The souls have now told me everything I needed to hear.
And you, sir, what can you tell us?
Hey, it's because of Sophia's flaw. Blame her. Let's go.
Sergei, please wait a moment.
Mr. Shulsky, there are only so many humiliations a gentleman can tolerate. I have reached my limit. Congratulations to you both.
Mind 2. I have Mind 2. What the heck? That's so
I
dumb.
won't convince you. I have to explain myself. It was me who provoked the whole situation. Sergei didn't have anything to do with it.
But what was all this for?
What's going on here? The guests are complaining, and with good cause, I see. We're terminating this disaster.
Who are
One
you?
moment. First, Mr. Shulsky will explain himself.
For my own, freely chosen reasons. I was looking for something here, and I found it. I regret that it was at someone else's expense.
I agree.
Enough wistful chatter. Will the gentleman with a book be leaving peacefully, or should we show him out?
Yeah, I'll just
No need.
I'll just
I
leave.
can make it to the door. Madame, honored guests.
Victor, don't scare me like that.
Mr. Shulsky, are you all right?
I think it's time for us to go.
Yep, I agree.
I'll snug us a carriage.
You'll have a hard time at this hour. I'll drop you off.
See, you can always count on Mr. Konieczkin.
Victor. Thank you.
Come on, let's take a ride. I appreciate it.
Thank you for an interesting evening.
He's very upset with me.
I'm sorry it all turned out like this.
Not tonight, please.
Ligia. Good night.
She's mad.
Oh my, that sure is noisy.
Rasputin?
Hello?
Hello? Hello? Victor?
Veronin?
Speaking.
Victor, Uncle Sasha here. How are you? Have you visited your old stomping ground yet?
He sounds in pain.
I've rediscovered some things like a comfortable bed. The city has changed a lot, as have we all. The most important thing to me right now is retrieving my father's grimoire.
Your grimoire. I wish you luck, boy.
Okay, how are you?
Yes, I'm fine, thank you. And how are you, Uncle?
I wanted to... I need your help, boy. It's a very delicate matter. Are you able to find a moment for your uncle?
Yeah, I'll do my best.
So where should we meet?
Remember where I took you kids for donuts?
I do.
The patisserie.
Let's meet there. Maybe we can reminisce about the old days. Better days. See you then, Victor. Thank you.
Alright. Let's go talk to Rasputin before anything else happens. Oh, whoops, I have to go this way. Rasputin! I really could have sworn I did everything I could to be as prepared for that as possible, and there just was no way that I was going to get that saluter beforehand, but I guess I was wrong.
Mr. Shitsky.
Is Rasputin here?
Sadly, yes.
Excuse me, madam, are you aware that your maid has been impugning your guests? Dinner recipe? Okay, I'll take it. Hello.
It's good to see you.
And I
Unless
you.
I'm mistaken, and you've come with something unpleasant.
Actually, I don't feel great.
Let's see what you've brought with you this time. Close your eyes and focus on my words. Concentrate on my voice. Relax and focus within yourself. Follow my voice inside yourself.
Here we are.
Do you see him? He's remarkable.
We're not doing so well.
I can't tame him.
No, but Rasputin can.
And you will. Look, he's afraid of you. Calm your heartbeat.
Oh, we're done at the party.
It will
Hold on.
scare him off. Calm yourself.
There we go. I can leave that button.
You look better. You slept a long time.
Yes, it feels that way. What year is it?
Yeah.
Still 1905. Yet time flows on inexorably.
All right, thank you.
No, I won't bother you. We can talk next time.
The Narazinski door is always open to you.
Thank you. Meow. So the other one is mind. Right there. 50% chance of additionally lowering the target's focus by 2. Speeds up your next action by 1 round. And we'll grab that. Now that I've got that sorted, we can head out and... Oh, what's this? Lost a note. A Jacquard vest, the 5th this month. Envious thoughts accompanied him the entire time he spent running errands, nesting in his head like mice, gnawing at his well-being. Why are some people born into apartments and others into village huts? All right, we'll go here because we've got another Saluter on the hook over here. I do need to talk to Veronin as well. I still can't. And talking to him doesn't help me, does it?
Of all the giants in Povishla,
Demanding to see Kayetan won't help me, though.
I have to go now.
It's true.
A throwing competition without a target. In addition to the bottles, he also threw words full of resignation and bitterness. They were joined in their flight by a sense of duty, the satisfaction of a job well done, and the last shred of heart he once had for the job. He doesn't want to lose it, but can he manage to hold on to it? Cursing, he angrily sent the symbol of his work where it belonged. Alone, against everyone. What's the point in trying? Someone without ambition and without conscience will always come along and give a heartless order. To do things faster, to do more, but never to do them better. It's not too late to convince Pelavin. He doesn't believe Kayetan is guilty and would like to find the true killer. The will to fight is still smoldering in him. I just need to rekindle the flame.
of all the giants in Povishla,
You won't give up that easy. Deep down, you're not that kind of man. Tilting at windmills has dimmed your investigator's instinct, but you won't give them the satisfaction.
I don't have the strength.
But you do.
I do. Let's bring this case to a close. Let's find the real fisherman.
You're right. The Dubber is innocent. I'm not going to fall in with a heartless system where all that matters is the quarterly performance. Come, I'll show you the body. It's still in the ice room, unless the pallbearer took it.
Well, let's go
I'll
take a
tell
look.
you the rest of the story there.
Viktor Shulski, Thaumaturge.
Antoni Nigorevich Pelevin.
Such an interesting language.
I hope I don't regret it, Thaumaturge.
Alright, so we're just gonna follow him. I do wish I had a walk button. Meow, vroom, 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 meow, zoom, zoom. So we'll regroup with him in a minute. I want to check if I can read this now. The map still says it's locked, but that might just be because I haven't... Yeah, it's mined. Okay. Alright, we're going in here, huh? Go on, get in. Take a look. Let's get out of here.
There he is. Tadeusz Pielecha, a Powiśle man. Childless, 46 years old. He was a fisherman.
Pebbles for eyes.
Thaumaturge. За дело.
There's the heart of living fingers imprinted on the dead skin, the heat. Frosted by rapid breathing. Someone has dragged the body toward the nightly ripple of the river. The trip was short, the effort passing, the satisfaction wild, the contempt boundless.
He has multiple wounds and bruises.
Yeah, he was tortured before he died. But the immediate cause of death was a strong hit to the back of the head. Stunned like a fish. It's a joke.
I presume it's his trademark.
Yes, he always puts pebbles in place of gouged out eyes. Ordinary river pebbles, probably collected at the local wharf.
Any personal items? Something could have been imprinted on them. His emotions, thoughts, anything.
All he had was his wedding ring. But we gave it back to the widow because she was crying that she wanted to have a memento of her husband.
We'll have to hit her up
to show this wedding ring to us. Where can I find the widow?
She lives in a house on the corner, between the marketplace and Yaja's brothel.
Previous victims?
The fisherman's first victim. What about the others?
There was another fisher, a porter, a traveling saleswoman, but this is our best clue.
Were other victims from around here as well?
Some spent all their lives in Powiśle. Others were passing through, and they were just unlucky.
Then it's certain the fisherman lives in the area and knows it well. Which means he probably also keeps his victims somewhere around here.
And then just drops them on the band?
Did he have a family?
Most likely.
We only know about the wife. They didn't seem to get along.
All right. The autopsy's over. When did Pielecha's wife report he was missing?
She admitted she was worried her husband had been gone for 3 days. She did take her time.
Maybe she was the one who killed him.
Why don't you talk to her? If you need me, I'll be at the moonshine.
So I convinced him to reopen the case, but he won't help me in any other aspect. Awesome, love it. House on the corner, huh? Wait until nightfall. Oh, this is her.
Yes.
Do you have any valuables to sell? Like jewelry?
What jewelry? Look at me. I had Pielecha's ring, but I sold it to a pawn shop. Money don't stink, you know. They didn't want anything else anyway.
And where is this pawn shop?
At Browarna Street.
Okay, thank you.
I have to go now.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
To the pawn shop! So many snaps. And the pawn shop should be right here. Yeah, here we are. You reek of money, friend. Tempting, folks.
Hello.
Hello, hello. How can I help you, sir? Are you buying? Pledging? Art, cards, old farts, top coats, ski, jewelry.
Jewelry, please. Something continues to elude me.
Do you remember Mieszko Setsemin? He was a lone shark around here.
And you're asking me because?
No reason.
Sesemin died a long time ago. They say someone attacked and shot him. Terrible tragedy. Terrible. Even talking about him might bring bad luck.
Love superstition.
And so, life goes on here in Powiśle.
I'd like to see your jewelry.
Gems? Bangles? Spangles?
Wedding rings. Golden.
Uh-huh. Congratulations.
Preferably from a stiff. I know you've got one here.
What does a magician need a ring like that for?
Say again that I'm getting married. I don't want to feed my pride.
I've already told you. I'm getting married.
I do have one, but it's not for sale. It brings me luck.
The pawnbroker is very happy that the ring previously belonged to a dead man. He believes that such an item will bring him good luck.
Can I just take a look at it?
No looking.
I'll be back.
Alright, we'll find a way.
No need.
Can you feel it? It's the smell of mystery.
The stone angel seems to have its eye on the entire room. The lone wing, while small and coarse, seems to spread across the entire shop, enveloping the owner in a sense of security. Anxiety gives way to clear comfort every time he sets his eyes on the talisman that keeps all evil outside. Someone has secured it against breaking with an absurd pile of pillows.
What's now?
Nope, I still need a conclusion. I guess I'll have to go talk to the prostitutes now.
What a day.
What a day.
So, let's...
Nighttime. Hello, my lady.
A friend of Piotrush's. You can ask. Just be discreet.
What about Tadeusz Pielecha? Do you know anything about him?
What a miserable chap. No one could ever cheer him up. It must be really hard for his wife now. A friend of a friend saw him in a moonshine often. A local joint.
I'll have to swing by.
I know where it is.
Anything else?
Thank you for being willing to talk to me. Goodbye.
Give my best to Piotruś.
Hey, what are you up to? Bothering the lady? Nothing comes for free.
Calm down,
I was
sir.
only asking the lady a few questions. I'll take my leave.
Over my dead body.
Forget it. This is nothing, really. Just idle chit-chat, that's all.
I'm supposed to step in if any fishermen or others can't bother you. So I am. Unless you want to be left alone. And you? Come here. Losing a few teeth will teach you not to waste a hooker's time.
My condolences, sir. Book of oh, right. I have Velis as well, don't I? Let me see. So I have distraction. Diversion and distraction. Where's the... Ooh. Huh. I don't have any tier 3s. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Alright, let's go for it. Alright. He's a powerful saluter whose efficiency depends on luck. Alright, what do we have? Venomous Smile, Slippery Bet. %50 chance that the damage will be tripled. Oh my goodness. And Old Wound. Oh, that's terrifying. Ow, that's my face. Alright, swap you back to Bukovac. Bukovac. He will die from that. And counterattack. Yep, there's the counterattack. Interrupted, let's go. Good. He dies. And he dies. They're both going down this turn. Nom. And bleeds out. Shouldn't have come after me. Where's the moonshine? Is that north of here? Yeah, it's up this way. Moonshine!
Just no browning, please. What can
I didn't bring the brow last time.
I know Tadeusz Pielecha liked to come here. Wouldn't you rather have a drink? I don't feel like talking about Tadek.
Bartender doesn't want to talk about Tadeusz. I get it. I'm not from here, but maybe I can convince him somehow.
I'll be good.
All right, now I've got a couple of problems. What's this one? Oh, hi, Piotrek.
Howdy, partner.
Howdy.
The kid says you two work together. Is that true?
We have been, yeah. I don't know him.
That's right. At least he doesn't drink as much as you.
You know it. I'm the only reason this investigation's going anywhere. If only they gave me some sort of badge for this. That sure would be something.
Who are we looking at back there?
How are things? Have you got anything new? Or would you rather keep scuffling with Powiśle folks?
Here's what I got.
Let's recap.
Did you ask aunties like I told you?
I did.
Don't interrupt.
Pilecha's widow already sold her husband's ring to the pawn shop.
I was about to tell you that.
Well, thanks.
That's a good one.
We're standing in front of the deceased's favorite joint, supposedly.
I've heard they've got some decent beer in there.
Well, thanks.
I bet
Thanks
you
for the
have.
input.
I'll be off now.
Let me know if you find anything.
Alright, so there's something this way. Where are you telling me to go? Does it want me to change the time of day? Wait, what? Is there something on the beach? Yeah, it wants me to change the time of day. Oh, because it wants it to be daytime so I can go back in the pawn shop. Is that it? How do I continue from here? Let's go talk to Veronin. He wouldn't be in Pavishla. Oh, what's this? Hold up. Hold up. It depicts a young man posing in a studio. Words full of disbelief seeped into the surface of the paper when she saw him after he'd gone to the barber. Is it really you? Without the beard, it's like you're a different person. Still need mind 3 for that. Oh, it wants me to go through here. He's not at the Imperial, so there's that. Way across. Okay, we're going to the patisserie. Oh, whoops. Stuck on some rubble. Wait, what? Right. Daytime.
Just a moment.
Oh no, hi.
Welcome back to our favorite square. A lot of good memories, hmm?
That's true, I do have fond memories of this place.
You were so small. You, Ligia, and Petya would always race from the droshky to the booth.
And then we'd hold up the entire line until we finally decided what filling we wanted in our donuts.
And Ligia would always rush you.
That's because she only likes them with plum. Who does that?
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm guessing you need my help.
You truly are your father's son. To the point. To the point. All right. It's about a certain incident at the Imperial Hotel.
Why do you sound so scared?
I'm all ears.
It's about Petya. At the Imperial Hotel, a boy, fell from a balcony and he's dead. Those hyenas from the Warsaw Courier have already jumped on it.
How is it linked to Petya? Is he all right?
He's the one that fell.
Yes, yes.
No, okay, we're good.
Fine. But you see, that wretched balcony is part of his apartment.
I didn't know Petya lived at the Imperial. He didn't mention it when I saw him at the funeral.
He rents an apartment. Says he's more comfortable that way. Closer to his friends. You know, I'd like to be more in touch with him.
You're not very close?
Since losing Helena, it's been up and down between us. My work kept me from devoting enough attention to him. Maybe I was too lenient with him.
Who was the guy who died?
So what am I investigating here, yeah? Krajewski.
He and Petya were from two different words. You know, the Krajewskis are... they're not wealthy.
There's nothing wrong with that, but how did he and Petya meet?
That you'll have to ask my son.
And what role exactly am I here to play, Uncle?
Do what you do best. Use your powers to find out how Ludwig's death is connected to Pietia. With all due respect to Stasio, I don't want to make the same mistake judging my only son as he did. I want to know the truth, whatever it is. And those Krajewskis. I know the press is trying to contact them. I fear that without your help, they might publish something untrue.
I'll go see Pietia. And where can the Krajewskis be found?
They live in a courtyard-facing apartment of a tenement house near the Imperial.
Okay. This seems pretty localized then. We'll be doing most of this investigative work here.
Thank you. Go. I'll stay here for a while.
Zoom. Oh. Zoom. I don't have the time. I don't either. In we go.
Hello. Mr. Shulsky, hello. Shall I inform the authorities and hospitals, or shall I wait? Your last visit has become somewhat of a legend.
This time it'll be quiet, I promise. I'm here to see Pyotr Voronin.
Is Master Voronin moving out by any chance?
Not that I know of. Why should you care?
The gatherings that the young master deigns to organize are rather noisy and bothersome. The guests have been complaining. Some have left.
Okay, good to know.
Never mind. Where can I find our pest?
Room 213, second floor. You've been there already.
Interesting. My wife and I are forced to shorten our stay at the hotel if the situation does not change. Peaceful rest has recently become impossible here due to noise coming almost all night, every day, from the flat on the first floor where, as we have heard, Mr. Voronin lives. In addition, there are people of dubious provenance in the vicinity of this flat in the evenings. The only solution for people who care about peace and their reputation is to get far away from such excesses as soon as possible, which we will do if you do not do something about it. Great. Alright, nothing to see around here. Oh, I haven't been down here, though. And you chew the leaves, but you can also turn them into a powder and snort. Oh, goodness.
So, same thing tonight, gentlemen?
You bet. I'll get some cognac. It will help relax the atmosphere.
Who's this guy? It's just my cousin. Hello, Victor. Meet Thomas and Franz.
Hello.
Did you miss me?
I wanted to see how you've settled in.
Take a look around. It gets quite interesting here during my modest parties. Want some champagne?
About these parties, I think someone got lost on the balcony recently.
It was Papa who sent you, wasn't it? I told him to stay out of this. Tomas, Franz, show my cousin the door.
Really? Immediately? Well, then. Well, I guess I'm not starting with Franz. Do. Alright, Book of Acha. I Could hit him for 21. I really should just do a bunch of howls, huh? Who's doing the bulk of the damage? They're both doing 14. Well, that'll take care of that. And then we'll jump you to Ooper. And hit him with a bloody penance. Bonk. Oh, darn it. Taking the full brunt. Oh, well, it's fine. No more trait for you. Punch to the face. Boom.
As you can see, I can be stubborn.
Congratulations. Franz and Thomas are tough customers.
Yep.
Well, speak up. I don't have all day.
You do now.
Let me take a look.
As you wish.
Alright. Is there anything floating around in here? No, do I have to hear? Oh, yes. Here we are. Hello. Lock, stock, and barrel matchbox. The box still bears a trace of warmth. A break at work. A small flame lights a cigarette. A small flicker of hope glows in the soul. The waitress drifts off into a dream world. She sees herself in a white dress and veil, with her head held high, valued at last. This place is a disaster. We're independents, gentlemen. Jesus. This place is a wreck.
What happened that night, from your point of view?
Thanks, cousin. It's hard for me to talk about it. He was my friend. We were having fun. Whiskey, cigars, and other amusements. Ludwig got drunk and went out on the balcony. He yelled something about wanting to get higher, even higher. And then there was a scream and a shriek from down below. I stepped out onto the balcony and Ludwig, he was down there, dead.
Okay.
How do you want to end it? Your friend is dead. He was someone's son.
Yes, the Krajewskis. I know they're poor, but I can help them with that.
They say the press is interested in them.
I've heard. I'm not worried about myself, but it may damage Papa's reputation. And it could take a toll on the Krajewskis too. I want to protect them. Money is no object.
Yeah. Your money, sure. Yeah.
Let me take a look around.
As you wish.
Is that really it? Like, nothing else is going to manifest after having heard that explanation? Oh, this is the balcony. Oh, okay. Men's shoes. The soles emanate with shaky excitement. One step on the balustrade, one step toward a new life. The man was filled with joy. He would be able to provide a better life for his beloved and his family. He had just signed a document, so everything was on paper. A hairpin. She had suddenly wanted to fix her hair. She had wanted to fix her hair. Her fingers suddenly became stiff and her body was seized by a spasm. The metal pin was electrified with terror. The second that destroyed 2 lives imprinted itself on the small ornament, turning it into an artifact of pain. So at the time of Ludwig's death, someone else was on the balcony, a witness. A woman, most likely a waitress from the Lock, Stock, and Barrel bar. Okay, so we'll have to go talk to her then. He's not gonna have anything to say from that, is she? No, okay.
As you wish.
We'll need a different conclusion. Meow. And around the corner. Alright, we gotta figure out where the lock, stock, and barrel is. Ba, 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 ba. This way. Oh, what's this? A note. When you come to work, open the window in the vestibule. I left the keys to the back room in the drawer. When Bluski comes in, don't give him any more than 3 pitchers, or else be starting fights. When Lecky comes in, make sure you don't say, in the old days things were different or things used to be better, because they'll start talking for hours and sit there until closing. Handwritten instructions for a new employee. Apparently Lucky's quite a chatterbox. Instructions for Antos. For this month, buy what you usually do, canvases, paints, and turpentine in the usual amount, and double the amount of crimson in Snow White. Day by day, the repetitive clatter of machines. The seamstress's hands work abstractedly. After hours of sewing, they wither like flowers lacking water. She's been quilting these fabrics for so many years. Nothing ever changes, except for these hands, becoming more and more weak and wrinkled. Daily Courier. A month ago, we announced the contest for the most interesting and funny anecdote about Warsaw. We received plenty of submissions, among which were we were most moved by the tale written down by Antoni Lecki. The humor and levity of writing brought the author of Fiacre Adventure first place in our contest. Once we do a little editing, the text will be published in the next issue of the Daily Courier.
Nobody's home?
They are. They just won't answer the door. Tobias Fagin, the Warsaw Courier.
Tobias.
Maybe they want to mourn their son in peace rather than talk to the press.
What are you looking for here?
Information. But I think my methods are more effective.
Then maybe I will leave, and later you can share something. Deal?
I think I'm going to agree.
All right. If I learn anything interesting, I'll share it with you.
Great. It's a deal. I will hold you to your word.
Doesn't mean I have to be honest. All right.
You chased him away? Glory be. Thank you. Please, come in before he gets back. Let me at least offer you some tea.
Thaumaturge never fails me. There is something here. Maybe
Nope.
I will try later.
Broken plate. Every shard of the plate tossed with fury radiates with the sense of injustice. A lifetime of hard work, taking care of his family. He didn't deserve such immense suffering. Sharp shards feel stuck in the throat and throttle with each heartbeat. A look frozen in time, love portrayed with a rich man's money. A piece of delight cropped to fit the frame. The paper reflects the light and thoughts of the beloved wrapped around the photograph like the halo around the head of a saint. Amounts keep appearing on more and more pieces of paper, written as dead strings of digits. The paper's been crumpled up by weary hands, with a corner warped by wet tears. Helplessness and despair pass through the heart in waves, each one more dizzying. He doesn't seem to be doing so well.
Come in. Would you like some tea? My name's Krajewski. Zygmunt.
Viktor Szulski, thank you. Maybe later. I have a question.
Is it about Ludwig? Since you brushed that news hound off. All right. Ask away.
Let's talk about the journalist
invaded
first.
By the press often?
Not a day passes without someone knocking at the door, sniffing around, reopening wounds, looking for a scoop. But each one of them also promises money. We're not wealthy, and after Ludwig's death, we have even less.
You could use some money now.
Sure, but I really don't know what I could tell the news hounds.
That's enough. Mr. Krajewski, is there a sum of money that could, at least to some extent, make up for the loss of Ludwig?
No money can undo what happened.
But it might solve other problems. I will insist.
One more thing.
Okay.
That's enough. Did Ludwig live here with you?
Not much recently. Piecha kept inviting him to all kinds of places. Parties, dances, horse racing.
Did it happen often?
What? Piecha's invitations? Yes. I would tell him Ruskies were not appropriate company for him.
Perhaps Ludwig was impressed with it all.
You bet. But if you ask me, Piecha was using Ludwig so that others would admire him for spending time with a poor man.
Yeah, admire him for that?
There you have it.
That's admirable. That's an admirable trait in high society. According to Sigmund, Piecha used his relationship with the poor Ludwig to build up his image.
Can I ask you about Ludwig's belongings?
You've looked around by now?
I found a photo of a young woman. Who is she?
This is Hannah, Ludwig's sweetheart. They had been seeing each other for a while. She was here not long ago, after what happened.
Oh, that's very sad.
I've seen the doctor's bill.
I think this is trash.
Oh, I'm still not allowed.
Can I ask you about Ludwig's belongings?
You've looked at...
Oh my god.
You could
get me out of this menu.
Goodbye.
Oh, stuck again, huh? It just wants me to go back in. Okay. Oh, whoops. Oh, this way. Okay. Hey, Tobias.
You didn't introduce yourself, but I have my own ways of getting to the truth. W.S. Victor Shulsky.
Okay.
Are you one of those Shulskis? Stanisław's son?
No. What do you want?
Our little deal, remember?
Uh-huh.
I didn't learn anything new.
Too bad. I'm afraid in tomorrow's newspaper, people will read that Thaumaturge is a scam. In that case, until next time, Mr. W.
Bye. Oh no. What a shame. I really should have told him to piss off. The flame hisses treacherously. Grief over the death of a child bites and slowly sucks the blood. Especially at night, when Maria's raspy breathing can also be heard. Siegmund knows that he will place a second candle on the altar soon, and then his heart will shatter into a million pieces. The Krajewskis are in a difficult situation. Ludwig has died, which has worsened the already seriously ill Maria's condition. The medical costs are too high for Siegmund to bear. Hmm. Hmm. I'm feeling very stuck. I want to keep doing side quests. My my compulsions demand that I continue. And yet, I seem to keep running into dead ends. Can I even continue this? I can. Side quests are my favorite. I know. I mean, I love side questing and I'm enjoying it, but every time I just bump into, nope, you don't have this saluter, you can't do it. Nope, you don't have the saluter, you can't do it. But I suppose it makes sense because this is the end point for the horse in the sky one, the one in the slums. So it's going to be a while before I can get that one, and I need to get this one first. And there don't seem to be other saluters from any of the quests that I'm doing. There isn't one with the WS, is there? I don't think so. Where does this go? See what this artist has in mind. Denunciation. The mad artist Androvich, I think I actually said that right, who lives on 84 Porzanska Street. I need to stop reading street names. I can't pronounce them. Brings strangers to his house every day and talks to them about Newski Orthodox Church. They discuss its construction in detail. It is highly likely they are planning an assassination attempt. I advise you to take an interest in the suspicious person and his shady guests. Yesterday at a private dinner, the artist Leniuski expressed himself in an unflattering terms about the Tsar, then made a toast shouting subversive slogans. Quote, "The Tsar will get his comeuppance, and we will soon see him fleeing with his tail between his legs. To an independent Poland, which is always present in our hearts, if not yet on the maps." Alright, what else is going on? Oh, hello. Hatred and loathing guided his young hand as he threw away his clothes in an alley and set them on fire. The safe plaid vest, a symbol of Biedermeier, and bourgeois boredom, burned silently. He felt nauseous at the thought of his family, its passivity and lack of ambition. It was time for fire. Time for fire? He's pleased to invite admirers of the art of painting to an exhibition during which he will present a new series of paintings entitled Rebirth. It will be a creative reference to the Greek myth of Prometheus. The exhibition will take place on September 6th, blah, blah, blah. The paintings will be available for the next 2 weeks.
There we have it.
So it's September, huh? He's organizing an exhibition of his works, which contain a patriotic theme hidden on many levels. I've never played a game for just the main story. Same. I played some Call of Duty games that I genuinely just enjoyed the story and stuck with that. But any, like, actually story-based game? No.
On your left.
Till noon. Till afternoon. There we go. Where are we going? Oh, hello. There's a chance that the sensors won't pick up on an allegory this sophisticated. Sometimes the yoke breeds creativity, it seems. Well, that's that out of the way. Let me see. Diablo 4 had the best side quest. Almost cried a couple of times. Ooh. Oh, hello. What are you? Glasses. Before his last breath left him, Father's gaze wandered, searching for the source of his end. He did not close his eyes, passed away with his eyes wide open, hurling thunderbolts from his eyes towards his nemesis. Anger clung to the crooked frame. Not grief, sadness, or fear, also natural in a moment of danger. Anger at the fact that death came too soon. It announced itself. It did not ask about any unfinished business. Oh, this is where Daddy Dearest died. A large pillar broken in half. Wild fury radiated from here, nestled in the body. This blow to the pillar collapsed the entire building. A punch born of a powerful fist, carrying colossal amounts of strength. Chaos. Only chaos can be felt here, devoid of any composed thought, intention. What breaks through to the surface of this disorder is destruction, as if designed in the guts of what brought it. A shoe. The owner of the shoe was a haughty soul who feared nothing, for whom death was an intruder destroying the order of the universe. He had his feet firmly on the ground, and even when death stared him in the eye, he did not give in to the instinct to flee. Yes, this shoe belonged to my father. Father's death. This place carries the memory of my father. What is left of him here completes his image as a tenacious man with a hard heart. Interestingly, he expected death, although it came sooner than he expected, which clearly upset him. And the death that came for him was a strong, uncompromising fury.
Am I a magician or what?
Hi, Ooper.
Death did not catch my father by surprise. It seems as if he had been expecting it, just not at that moment. He was practically annoyed about it. There was something he had wanted to finish. And this building, it couldn't have just fallen down like that right as he was going by.
No, someone punched that thing.
Maybe he was on his way to a tryst with Svetlana.
Hey, Suski.
Hi. Can I help you? Are you serious?
Tie him up. There you go.
Didn't we catch that with our arm?
We took his book. Well done. All right, let's wake the asshole up.
Morning.
Wakey, wakey.
What's...
Well, come on, Sleeping Beauty. I haven't got all day. Now, let me get a good look at you. You look rough, fancy boy. This isn't what I was expecting.
Oh?
Well, what did you expect?
That after years of hanging out in Parisian salons, you'd come back handsome and spruced up.
How do you know about Paris?
Nothing stays secret from a Niedzic, right?
Shit. Just read out my birth certificate, why don't you?
Abaorice Niedzic.
Long time no see, Shulsky.
Hi, how's it going?
What kind of a sick idea is this? Kidnapping me?
It's a joke! You don't find it funny?
No.
What does it feel like to have your life depend on me?
Not the best. Listen, I understand you hold some resentment within yourself over what happened, but I can't change the past.
Well, yes. But shit! You told me to wait for help and instead the boys in blue showed up and you washed your hands of it and left my pop to rot in prison. At least admit that you acted like a dick.
I mean...
I admit that it was a shitty move on my father's part.
Your father's? Well, look at this weasel. Straight to whitewashing the past. Like father, like son, eh?
Yes, I have the same family name and I'm also a Thaumaturge. But that is where the similarities end.
I don't know, we've also got a problem with pride.
I don't think even you despised him as much as I did. His own son.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. Now, years later, maybe things have changed, but once... There'd be no reason to talk if you hadn't pinched Papa's gut back then.
Not? What?
Victor, it kills me that we pulled the trigger together. Together.
You did? Where's that rat?
What the fuck?
Boss, it's the Cossacks again.
Come here, coward.
Looks like you've got a chance for redemption.
Redemption? Not my fault, but I'll help you out. Come on, give me the book.
Let's show these dickheads you don't mess with the shivs.
Cheers. How has nobody found you yet?
I'll take a look around.
Inventory of debts. Got some knees to break, huh? Several people have died in a building collapse, including respected Warsaw entrepreneur Stanislav Szulski. No one seems to know the cause of the accident, defective construction of the building, or a deliberate attack. All we know is it could not have been foreseen. We read it before. We read that before.
You guys again. You shitheads better have a good excuse, because I was right in the middle of an incredibly important meeting.
It was fate that decided. We flipped a coin, and it turns out that today we're practicing our boxing on you. Some
feathers, a beak. I know you. You're... I can't remember now.
There it is. That's what we needed.
Up, but today you'll regret it. Today I've got the Demon Master on my side. Show these cretins, Victor.
Okay, so this is why we screwed up. All right, I understand. We didn't find out enough about Daddy Dearest before going to the party. I thought those two were linked, which is why I didn't do this. I am big dumb. But it's fine. Bukovac, Ooper. What is he? He's resistant to states. That's fine. Hit him with that bloody penance. Alright, hit him with Old Wound. Stacking up Old Wound seems like one of the best ways to deal damage. Oh my god. Well, let me just nuke this guy real quick. And who's he attacking? It doesn't say. Oh, he's attacking this guy. And he's just dealing damage. Okay. Oh, nice. He's the one taking the damage for me. Oop. Alright. So I'm still taking some damage. He's gonna bleed out this round, but he's gonna do some damage to me first, isn't he? What is that? Reduces damage taken by 80%. Hit him with that. Hit him with... Alright. This is acceptable. Gonna take some good damage, but I'll survive. Give him a good smacking. Didn't cancel his attack, but it's fine. Come on, attack Abarazzi. Yeah. No more trait for you. And he's done.
You never let me down. This is the best way to start an evening at Niedzic's bar.
If we're to have fun, let's do it right. A round for everyone.
Is this how people think dudes make friends?
Old friendships never die, right? Here, Polish, pure, the mother of all libations. Enjoy it.
Vodka.
Who knows what piss you've been drinking abroad?
So, are we quits? I helped you out. Now, can we forget all that ancient history?
Don't be so sly, Victor. We're not squared up yet.
Damn
That
it.
burns nicely.
My knuckles are itching. Let's go somewhere and pick a fight.
No, don't wanna.
Good riddance. Well, what do you say, Victor?
Returning to the subject of the past.
Anything interesting?
Fuck the past. We're in the here and now. Let's enjoy the moment. Cheers.
You don't want to talk about it? I thought that was why you kidnapped me.
I want to drink some
I've
spirits
changed my
now.
mind already. You better tell me what you're poking around my bar for.
I haven't found the way out yet.
It seems to me there's work for me to do at your bar.
No shit. I'll give you a hand.
Not like that. Thaumaturgical work. It seems to me there's a saluter here.
What the fuck? Who brought a demon into my joint? I'll give him... Although, hang on now. A demon is a good publicity.
Smart man.
Hey, everybody! From this day forth, the London bar will be known as the Demon's Den. Go and tell everybody that here is the only place you can do shots in the devil's company.
Listen, you keep on thinking about how you can develop your business, and I'm going to take a look around and come right back.
Go. I'm going to wet my whistle and see how you do your hocus pocus. If you need something, I'm here, and I'll give you a hand.
Cheers. Now that's childhood friendship. See, now I'd love to go back and redo some of this stuff now that I know how to get this frickin' saluter. I used to be able to play this. Hey, it's us as kids. Let's go. See, he missed us. Abarazzi carries the memory of poetry being recited in different situations, whether while picking dirt from under one's fingernails or mutilating someone's face. The blood-stained blade must be a good source of inspiration. From the wooden inlaid handle protrudes a long, sharp pommel that has tasted blood and stripped people of small body parts more than once. The knife is a bloodthirsty beast that demands to be fed. Fragments of human tissue can still be found nearby. Some man flew through this window, leaving behind the memory of his bleeding body. Someone grabbed him by the tails and pushed him without much force or precision, rather spurred by adrenaline. Bullet hole in the wall. My first expectation is always to find fear, doubt, or anger behind a bullet. After all, who shoots just like that? Training is at some sort of game. Exactly the kind of person who fired this bullet, lightheartedly, seeing the weapon only as a tool of enjoyment. That's our Aberrazzi! Labor movement's growing, I see. Anything back here? Nay. Dirty rag. The cloth is stained with fresh blood, the ultimate blood, that which flows from a fatal wound. Carelessly put away, it is the last reminder of a recent brawl with a tragic ending.
Hello, sweet secret.
Drops of blood seeped deep into the wood, preserving the memory of a severed human ear. The hand that threw the knife had a clear target, an ear cut off in a frenzy with a smile by a mind deaf to any afterthought. Individual splinters still remember the cold steel of the blade, which was guided by a heart marked by competitiveness. It had no precision, only stupidity, fueled by the desire to win. The London bar couldn't belong to anyone else, as it perfectly represents Aberrazzi's nature. The parties here often get out of control and end badly or even tragically for those involved. This place smells of blood, stupidity, and foolhardiness, all soaked in blood.
Vodka, revelry, extreme opinions, violence. That giant bird must enjoy it, and I'm sure it also stirs up the chaos.
Victor, time for penalty drinks.
Feathers, a beak, those eyes. Who are you? I can't focus.
Don't make me come over there!
Do I know someone with mood swings, a tendency for bravado, and a weakness for booze?
Yeah, I wonder.
Have you nosed around my humble little hole in the wall? What's the word?
Well, well. How did you get your hands on all this?
I worked my ass off for years. I found myself in shitty positions. Sometimes I had to make people disappear. Pop wouldn't have been proud of me.
Nah.
Maybe it's a good thing he didn't live to see it. But then I'd have to kill you.
Ugh.
What's stopping you? You had me tied up in a chair.
Well, I sure did. Maybe the thought even crossed my mind. But I decided to give you a chance. Witness the kindness within my heart.
Oh, good.
Tell me, what else is going on?
Tell me something more about these Cossacks.
They roam around different bars picking fights as soon as they get leave from the Citadel. Sometimes we pummel each other and things continue as usual.
Not too bad.
I've had a look around and something's caught my attention. I think they might have something to do with the Saluter.
Well then, shoot!
Alright, bloody rag.
A bucket of dirty water and a blood-soaked rag.
He's gonna say he has no idea, isn't he?
As if I remember everybody who's bled on the floor here. Every day we've got to clean up after somebody. Is that everything, or have you found anything else?
Did anybody die from this bullet that got stuck in the post?
Bullets fly every which way here. That's the atmosphere. Was someone killed? Probably, but that's not very unusual.
I feel like you'd know
Look
just
how
looking at the
helpful I
bullet
am.
whether it went through somebody.
Keep going.
Who smashed your window?
How long it's been? 2 days, I think. This one Russian bigwig was really fucking irritating me, so I politely asked him to leave. What else can I help you with? Tell me. I'm at your service.
You like to go wild here.
Mm-hmm, he sure
You're
does.
often the one who gets the whole crazy ball rolling.
You know I used to have a puppy. This little fluff ball was hanging out under the bar. I have a heart, Victor. I have a big heart. Not like those morons over there. To Cossacks, a game without a corpse is no game at all. For me, knocking out teeth, breaking hands, I'll take it. A
Not excited.
Spoils the mood a bit. That's my opinion.
All right, yeah, let's go back to the puppy real quick.
To the puppy?
I killed it.
He was called Romeo. He fell in love. One day he packed his bags and ran off with that bitch. I'm sure he started a family. He's raising his puppies and reminiscing.
Aww.
My brave little guy. But what were we talking about?
You get a lot of stiffs here then?
Where my corpse here lieth down. Something, looketh around. What do you call a lot?
That's true.
3 a month on average, I'd say. Danis, that Cossack with a dick where his head should be, pulled out his revolver
36 in
one
a
day
year, huh?
and wanted to play Russian roulette. Only with his revolver. But fuck it, I'm not handing my head over so easily to a butcher like that. Well then I'll ask you, is he an idiot or what?
I have to gather my thoughts.
He's definitely an idiot.
Go ahead.
I'm a
I
bit
have
lost.
to
This guy's insane.
gather myself a little too. Lelek. What the hell did you say, Victor? You're out of your goddamn mind.
The Salutor's name's Lelek. Well, yes, the beak, the feathers, the trill. He loves the smell of death and he enjoys risk and foolishness, which he also fuels.
So let's go get Lelek.
Yeah, let's go get him.
Yeah, come on. Where about it is, Lelek could be as well. Maybe his flaw is speaking for him.
Perhaps
Whoever's
indeed.
with us is with us, and whoever's against us, fuck 'em. Come on, I'll show you places even the philosophers never dreamed of.
All right, let's go hang out with him, I guess.
Even we'll be drinking vodka somewhere there too.
Someone's gonna die. Also, what was that whole conversation? That was so confusing. What was all of that? I was so lost.
Take a deep breath. That's the smell of Warsaw nightlife. Smell it, Victor. Relish it.
A bouquet of sweat, shit, and puke,
Whee!
and piss. Thanks.
But it's Warsaw, come on. You'll see the true face of Abaurycy Niedzic. And maybe you'll even find what you're looking for.
Elysium, huh? Some absinthe. After downing the last glass, I saw a thick fog gather at my table, and from it emerged a beautiful woman clothed only in chains, made of pearls and precious stones. I woke up almost instantly, I think, cradling a beautiful, almost naked broom in my hand. I actually really like that picture. That is really cool. Sugars? Do people drink absinthe with sugars? Blood, blood, the heart calls, the blade heeds and feeds. I choke on the blood. I search for love in blood. I search still. Inside, it states that it's the property of Abaurycy Konstantyniuk. This notebook is a vessel into which inspiration is poured, kept close to the heart, serving as its expression. The nib has pierced the paper in some places. So much excitation was in the poet's hand. A record of the pure passion that fills the owner. The pages of the notebook are inscribed from top to bottom. Some have been torn out, while others bear the marks of many erasures. Words, 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 including extremely flowery metaphors revealing the poet's sensitive soul. What initially appears to be just a bloodstain is in fact a poem. One only has to peer deeper into what remains of it for one's attention to be drawn to the individual, smudged words from which it is no longer possible to extract any meaning. Let's see. The mask of a ruthless gangster conceals a truly sensitive soul. Torn between conflicting feelings, he balances on a thin line between beauty and ugliness, tenderness and violence. Confronting him with his inner chaos might reveal his flaw.
Welcome to my world.
Meaning what? That they've got a guy tied up in the back here too, and they're about to threaten to drown him in the Vistula?
That happened an hour ago.
The positive mood of the neighborhood has infected you. Wonderful. But you guessed wrong, friend. Here, well, magic happens here. Thought is transformed into word to penetrate the material and infuse the universe with tenderness.
Is this a
All
poets
right.
club?
Let's drink, shall we?
A literature bar?
A double barrel each, please.
People come here to tickle their palates with exquisite libations. Let's do a Milk of 83.
You're not messing around.
After years of begging and eating scraps off aristocratic tables, I'm not messing around.
You come here to get
Oh, I
some
can't blame
fresh
them.
air away from the underworld?
I come here so I don't forget who I am. A poet.
With bloodstains, and no one questions it.
You've always had a silver tongue.
Don't I know it? Add to that a despicable past, and you've got all the ingredients for a poet.
He's not wrong.
Now, why are we sitting here instead of at your bar?
My lads, bless them, set me up a poetry reading once, but they're simple folk. They don't understand this poesy. They laughed when they should have cried. Cried when their hearts should have flooded with anger. I don't hold it against them. My bar trades on its reputation as a dive. That's how you make the most money.
Businessman after all.
So what's actually been going on with you over the last 15 years?
My father ended up behind bars, and as for me, the streets took me in, taught me life. I roamed around, got odd jobs, and when I was hard up, I went begging. I've got a tough skin on me, Victor, but the embers of poetry still smolder in my heart. Well, in time, I gained a new family, my Shivs.
I'm worried about the
We were
past.
supposed to go to high school together, maybe to university after that. Everything would have gone differently, if only.
We did the world a favor by fucking over that loan shark. One way or the other, Pop's debts would have landed me on the streets. If I hadn't told you about it, you wouldn't have hit on your brilliant idea. I'll sort him out with my senator.
Oh my god.
You were too unskilled at that magic business of yours, eh?
Apparently so. Say the revolver was a more reliable option.
My Uper had only just come to me. I didn't know anything about being a Thaumaturge.
Yeah, and I'm sure you wanted to impress your daddy.
Oh, daddy dearest, yes.
I trusted my father to help us, but he only told me not to interfere. He swore he'd sort it out.
All right, there's no need to waste your damn breath. He's gone, and we're here.
So weird seeing the disconnect between the subtitles and what they're saying. This reminds me of that game Banishers. I've never heard of Banishers. I'll have to look at it. I always wonder when that happens with the disconnect between the subtitles and the voice acting, where the disconnect was. Did they put the wrong subtitles on, or did the voice actors ad-lib?
What is your plan? Would you rather the name Niedzits make people talk about the king of the underworld, or a great poet?
The poetic king of the underworld. Anyway, they already say that. The Shivs think of me as a bard, and the competition says so too.
I think I like that game
And
a little
since
better.
I've got them all by short hairs, they respect me, even though they can't string two proper sentences together.
A lot better
I've got
dilemma
a
choices.
gift, Victor. I can't complain about a lack of talent.
Yeah, there aren't really very many good choices in this
I think
game.
Lelek is attached to you.
A demon following me around? Bullshit.
There are a lot of indications. Your personality, the things you do, and stuff like that.
I'd rather not have anyone sharing my head with me.
Don't take them off your hands
Can
then.
you do something about it?
There's only one way. I have to figure out your flaw, which means pushing you to the edge. but it's not going to be pleasant.
Every day I balance on the edge. That doesn't scare me. Go ahead.
All right, let's go for it. Basically, based on evidence, you send them to heaven or damn them to hell. Oof.
I found your poem. Did you write it in your own blood or that of one of your victims?
Victims? The hell are you talking about? Of course it was mine. I sliced my veins open for art. That's how committed I am.
Oof.
More like desperate. No true poet needs to resort to gimmicks. He just needs ink, and the world will hear him.
Shit. One more word, and I'll forget about our friendship.
There's nothing to forget.
Oof.
Our friendship is just a figment of your sick imagination.
Come on. Come on, take a swing.
Stab me in the heart. It'll hurt less.
I warned you it wouldn't be nice.
So you did, but, well, it still hurts to hear. Wait, is that all? What about that demon?
Nothing. It actually looks as though it latched onto someone else. You are simply out of your mind.
Well, of course I am. Not that I'm scared. Nothing frightens me. But some weight has actually
Aww.
lifted from my heart.
We were able to help him.
So what? Should we continue our search?
Oh, Victor, lad, how that we tickles me. Come on, of course we're continuing.
This Shadows
We
of
have to find
Mordor.
that little brat of yours.
So I've played Shadows of Mordor. Shadows of Mordor is great. Shadows of War sucks. He may be older, but he's certainly not more mature. The Chamberlain of Chaos, the Minister of Orsaw's Vagary, and the Messenger of Cirrhosis of the Liver. With every sip of vodka, our passion grows, and the city becomes much more colorful. And it belongs to us. Some of these illustrations are fantastic. Dude, what a good picture of him. With the shot glass, or not the, he's holding a shot glass, and then I suppose that's a shot glass of a kind upturned on top of the knife. That's really good. That is style. Am I following him? Nope. He's got places to be, and it has nothing to do with me. That being said, I think if we go any further, we're going to get wrapped up into something else. So I'm going to stop it here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. This game's fun. It's now, once I get my hands on this Salutar, I think I'll be back on enjoying it more. It's definitely rough hitting so many. You can't continue until unspecified. You can't continue until unspecified. Okay, that's cool. Point me in a direction at least. You should watch the trailer. I think it'd be up your alley. I definitely will look into it. But either way, thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I'll be back tomorrow. Until then, take care, everybody. Peace out.